Murray versus Jones. Step forward.
Ronna Murray is suing her ex-boyfriend, Patrick Jones, for the return of property, an unpaid loan to pay his life insurance, and harassment.
Miss Murray, the Jones is your ex-boyfriend.
Yes.
According to you, he owes you some property that you purchased for his house.
Yes.
Money and something for harassment. The defendant says that the items you purchased for his house were gifts. He never harassed you. And the money that you claim that you loaned to him was for payment of a life insurance policy that you took out on his life with you as the beneficiary.
That is not true.
So, did you ever live together?
Well, we were dating and we were like going back and forth to each other's residence.
So you each had your own residence?
Yes, we did.
And sometimes you stayed over at his house and sometimes he stayed over at your house?
Yes.
That's not living together?
Yes.
That's an arrangement that married people might find interesting and sometimes a relief, but it is not living together.
Judge Judy continues in Real Cases, Real People. Judge Judy. Ronna Murray claims ex-boyfriend Patrick Jones owes for the return of items she purchased for their home, an unpaid loan, and harassment.
Now, tell me about the things that you claim you purchased for his house.
Well, I've known Patrick for a little over a year, and we started dating in May of 2008. When Patrick and I got together, he did not have a refrigerator, so he had asked me if he could borrow the money and get the refrigerator, and that's what I did. He promised to pay me back. He never did.
That's not even what you say in your complaint, madam. Let me read to you what you say in your complaint.
Sure.
Which you probably forgot. In July, I bought a refrigerator, curtains, and a few other household items since I planned on making a permanent move into his home.
Which that was true.
That's not Miss Murray. There's a major difference between somebody saying to you, can you loan me $650 so that I can buy a refrigerator and I'll pay you back? There's a big difference in that and saying, I purchased the refrigerator, curtains, and a few other household items because I planned on making it my permanent home.
When Patrick and I went looking for the refrigerator, I did not plan on moving to his house in Pennsylvania yet. That was totally different from the other items that I had purchased.
Is that right, sir?
No, not at all, ma'am.
Go ahead. Let me hear.
First of all, I never borrowed any money from her and repaid her. The reason why I didn't have a refrigerator yet, because I was trying to get everything fixed up. The house was built from the ground up. It's a very beautiful home. I never asked her to buy a fridge. I've been on my own. I made my own money. As you're well aware of, I played professional basketball all over Europe for 10 years.
Okay. Let's move on to the insurance policy, Ms. Murray.
Yes. He asked me if I could pay the insurance policy for him for that month because he did not have the money, which I did. And he never paid me back because we broke up.
Who was the beneficiary of the insurance policy?
Well, he was. I was.
He can't be the beneficiary of his own life insurance policy.
I was, and he was the beneficiary of my policy. We had life insurance policies on each other.
Did you take out a life insurance policy on it?
Yes, we did. Well, I have harassment charges from Patrick.
Let me hear.
When we were together, he started to become verbally abusive. And this is why I had ended the relationship. Because of that, he kept calling me, harassing me like 20 times, leaving messages on my phone, threatening to hurt me if I don't be with him anymore.
I'd like to hear it.
Okay.
You have 20 saved messages. Saved message.
Yeah, I'm calling her right now. You want to kill me? I'm calling her right now. I want to see what what's going to happen.
Message saved. Saved message.
Answer the phone. Answer the phone. I'm going to kill. I'm going to bother you and all that. They're going to bother me and kill me. I'm right downstairs. Don't come downstairs. I want to come short your body. I'm coming over here.
This is when I told him no longer to call me. He continued to call me and harass me. I would just hang up the phone, and I filed a police report.
Okay. Why were you calling her?
The reason why, if you listen to that message a little closely, she said that she was going to have me killed by her uncle. So I called her back and said, well, I'm downstairs, call your uncle because I'm waiting right here in front of your building. I would never get mad at her because we're not together, because I know I'm not the best looking guy, but I know I'm far from a guy who can't meet women or something like that, and I'm very articulate. So there's no reason for me to be angry at her because we're not together anymore. I was the one that stopped the relationship because I bought a brand new home. I didn't want to bring that back.
Put your hand down.
I didn't want to bring that bad energy into my brand new home. And also, she was bringing her friends from Harlem telling me that those are her cousins. They're coming in my house, spilling liquor all over the rug, on the tiles, taking food out the fridge, going in my pocket when I sleep at night, just being disrespectful. And come to find out, these wasn't even her family. These was her friends. She said, oh, I met this guy. He got a lot of money. He live in Pennsylvania. Let's go up there and party. Even her own friends told me that.
When was the last time, Miss Murray, you heard from Mr. Jones?
In August of 2008.
So he doesn't want to have anything to do with you. You don't want him to.
No, not at all.
6 months later, your claim for harassment is dismissed, as is the claim for this refrigerator nonsense, because the refrigerator.
But the item.
I'm speaking.
I'm sorry.
I don't believe there was a loan.
No, but the items in the house that I purchased, he wouldn't give it back to me.
You can't have it back. You purchased them for his house. If he was smart, he'd give them back to you so that there'd be no remnants of you in the house. But listen to me. But what I'm telling you is, you lied to me more than once today.
No, I did not.
Okay. You say no, I say yes, I have the final word. I have the final word. The items that are in his house are his. If he was smart, he'd put them on a truck. He'd get them out of his house as fast as he could so that he has no remnants of this relationship anymore. But they were not purchased with money from a loan. And the insurance policy that you took out with you as the beneficiary, you're not getting paid the $63 for. And I find no merit to your harassment claim that was signed off. Goodbye, Miss Murray.
Step out.
Hey, Big Pat wins.
And on the next Judge Judy